Hey there guys, EctoMaster here, and I figured I would do I don't know, I guess you can say a wrap-up of the upcoming expansion for World of Warcraft. So we're flying through Hellfire Peninsula because, well actually this is all of Outlands, because it has major implications because of the Burning Legion and everything, for the new World of Warcraft game that is coming out, or expansion, whatever you want to call it. World of Warcraft Legion. So this is going to be taking place after Warlords of Draenor, and I thought I'd give my thoughts and everything on it. So I've got my handy dandy notebook, and by handy dandy notebook I am talking about Battle.net. Oh, not Battle.net, actually it's MMO Champion. There is you can find the full hour 20, so almost hour and a half, almost 90-minute long unveiling. I'll put the link down below in the description. You will also find my take on Warlords of Draenor on this Sunday as we do a case file on the game, because I think it's warranted. And now that we're getting, the next expansion, I think we need to cover this the current expansion and what worked and what didn't work. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of this, because I don't have a whole lot of flying time. Yeah, after cutting out some of it, I thought, hey, I got over 20 minutes, great. And now it's like less than 18, because, yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. So first things first, it is a new continent, the Broken Isles. These are the main points that I'm going to be talking about. New continent, the Broken Isles, artifact weapons, class order halls, level cap is raised to 110. There's going to be new dungeons and raids, new honor system. Level 100 character boost, new world bosses, improved transmogrification system, allowing you to create item appearances and save your favorite outfits without sacrificing precious bag space. That is important. Improved support for in-game communities, and I think that's about it. Oh yeah, something about a new hero class called Demon Hunter, I guess. Sure. Alright, whatever. I am excited about Demon Hunter. I cannot wait. I think this is great. I love everything that is going so far. So basically, here's the basic stuff. Yeah, I'm not getting repetitive at all. No, here's the basic idea, the basic rundown. Gul'dan was banished. Spoiler alert! At the end of Warlords, you can find that cinematic online if you haven't done the Hellfire Citadel. I haven't. You can find the cinematic online. It's easy enough to locate. He's banished actually to release Illidan, I'm thinking. I don't know. They showed like a teaser and Illidan was there and he put his hand on it and all of Twitter freaked out because it was Illidan. I was one of those freaking out because it was Illidan. He is opening up a great big portal for the Burning Crusade to come in, or the Burning Legion to come in and take over Azeroth. In fact, as they say, it is the biggest demonic invasion since the War of the Ancients, and is even bigger than the War of the Ancients. So it's the biggest one Azeroth has ever seen. So we're going to track down the source of this invasion. It'll be at the Broken Shore, which is the new part of the new continent. This whole thing, we take the fight directly to Gul'dan and the armies and the demons and whatnot, and we battle it out at the Tomb of Sargeras, and that will take place before the expansion actually launches. So this is going to be kind of like Assault on the Dark Portal, where we faced off against the guys coming through the portal. So we have more guys coming through a portal, only this time it's not orcs, it's demons. So Azeroth, you know how it is. We either have to deal with orcs or demons, or both. Demonic orcs. Well, seeing as this is like the biggest demons ever and some of the baddest ones ever, like Lord Xavius is back, Maeve is hinted at coming back. We're going to have to deal with Ashara, and things are kind of ramping up. We're on the search for some creation pillars, or pillars of creation, that the Titans made. They used them to shape the world when it was young, and we can use them to close the gateway in the Tomb of Sargeras. Since we're going to need that, we do quite a few things. As heroes, we are going to get artifact weapons. I'm going to get into that a little bit here. And we team up with some unsavory types, like the Ildari, which are demon hunters, recruited by Illidan, to help fight the demons. So, artifact weapons, to get into that, they're going to be things like, I'm not kidding, like Ashbringer, Doomhammer. They had one where it was the first staff, Ebon Chill, the first staff of the guy from the Guardian of Tiras Fall. Death Knights are going to go get shards from Frostmourne to create these epic weapons that they're going to use. And that is going to be your first quest that you're going to have to do, is to start your artifact weapon. On top of that, it is going to be your only weapon. Now, there's going to be modifications that you can make to it. You can change the look of it. And they actually said you can transmogrify your artifact to look like other weapons, but you cannot transmogrify other weapons to look like an artifact. That's important. They're also changing some of the classes up. For example, they showed hunters having a spear. So I think it's survival hunters are going to become a melee class with no pet. They're going to have beast mastery, which will be a melee class with a pet. Hold on, there was actually a thingy about this. Hold on, there was an interview that they talked about classes and what they were doing, just like an idea. I'm trying to find it for you guys. I'm sorry. Yes. All right. So, example: survival hunters will be a melee spec that utilizes a pet. Beast mastery hunters will fight at range with a pet, while marksman hunters will fight at range with no pet. And then we'll get into warlocks here just a little bit. Demonology warlocks will be masters of summoning and controlling demons, and metamorphosis is gone. They're no longer going to be able to metamorphosize. That is actually going to be something that goes directly to the Shadow Hunters. That's going to be there. They did want to go on and stress to say all warlocks will be able to access demon pets. It's not like one is losing the other. Demon Hunters are going to be a hero class, so they're going to start at a high level like Death Knights were. And that's what a hero class is all about, is bypassing all of that. As you remember, when we got the monk was, okay, so you can start at level 1 and work your way up. Demon Hunters are going to be, they're looking at 95 to 100, and you'll work your way up from there. So there you have that. I'm trying to go off of 2 bits of information here. I'm not getting into everything because I want to keep this kind of short and give my feel for it. They went over the zones. They also talked about some of the dungeons as well as the class order halls. Class order halls are going to be like garrisons, but they're going to be for your class. And the reason for the class order halls is that the Alliance and the Horde don't like each other again. You know how it's like they're always trying to do and whatnot. Yeah, so they don't like each other again, so it's up to the classes to make everything right in the world. So they're saying that there's going to be a heavy focus on class identity in Legion, and every class should feel different. So order halls are a base of operations for your class, i.e. Acarus for Death Knights. So just examples that they gave: shamans are in a hollowed out cave overlooking the Maelstrom. So this is where their base is going to be at. Paladins will discover a hidden Templar sanctum under Light's Hope Chapel. Warlocks will be on a Legion portal world. So it's pretty interesting on what they're going to be doing with that. You'll be able to send out champions to do things for you, much like garrisons did. but they're not going to be like garrisons where you know, you're not recruiting an army. You're making an elite force. So less, hey, yeah, sure, you want to join my team? Come join the fun. More like, I'm needing Death Knights, and you are a mage. So, sorry, I can only take 10, and although I have 4, you're a mage. Sorry. Now, these order halls are going to be for your class, so you will see other players there. It's multiplayer, you will see others, but it will only be, you know, like a Death Knight or a Paladin or a Warrior. So they will have their own little thing. My take from all of it is I am excited for it. That is without a doubt. I can't wait to see what's coming. As a fan of Warcraft in general, it looks phenomenal. I have my reservations because, you know, they always take something away. This whole artifact weapon thing, I really like the idea of it because they are doing it where there are not going to be any weapon drops whatsoever. You're only getting the one weapon, and that is it. And on top of that, that one weapon is going to follow you through, and there are 36 weapons. Each spec has its own. So each class and each spec has its own weapon. So it's not like I'm a Death Knight and Sasquatch is a Pally, which we were and are in WoW, and we both are playing DPS or tank. We're both using one hand or two hand, and both need the same weapon, and he gets it, I don't, and it's not until like the next raid that I finally get an upgraded weapon because I finally got an upgraded weapon. No, this weapon is going to follow you throughout. So it'll just be like regular gear that you're waiting on. I think that's really cool. I love that this is not the end. I had to even stress to Sasquatch the other day, yesterday or whatever, that this is not the end. We are, and I found the perfect analogy. We are the Avengers facing the Chitauri army. We're not stopping Thanos. I almost said Thanatos. Thanos. We are stopping the Chitauri army and smacking down Loki. We, as we are the living residents of Azeroth, are facing the Burning Legion army. We are stopping Gul'dan. We are shutting down the portal that they are coming through. We are not facing Sargeras, whatever his name is. We're going up. This is something that we're just trying to stop. It's just like, we're not taking on the big guy yet. We're stopping this, and then we're taking on the big guy. I love that this is going back. This is going to be a lot more. The lore is going to be a lot of Night Elf lore because this is, Suramar, Blackrock Hold, Emerald Nightmare. That's going to definitely be interesting. I love that they're bringing Dalaran back. I love the fact that, again, love. Kirin Tor is being led by Khadgar. So something's gone on with Jaina, and she has gone rogue. So she's a dreadlord, as per Jesse Cox. I like the look of this. The changes to PvP look fantastic, even though I don't play PvP. They're basically doing a PvP talent system. Needless to say, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what they bring to the table. They should be a lot of interesting changes. I hope I get into the beta. And if I get into the beta, we'll showcase it on the channel here like we did with a little bit of Warlords of Draenor, as we did with a little bit of Burning Crusade, New Burning Crusade, as we did with a little bit of Cataclysm and a little bit of I didn't showcase Cataclysm yet. I showcased Mists of Pandaria. So the last two expansions I showcased on the channel. Hopefully I can showcase even more on here with Legion. I love the name too, because throughout the whole thing, we are Legion. So I'm excited for the expansion. I can't wait to see how this comes out. I definitely will be making a Demon Hunter like everybody else will be. But this one should be, it's going to be like, my plan is like my Death Knight's long-lost sister has returned. And the two hero classes are just like, yeah, we're going to kick some ass. So that's it for me, guys. Don't forget, Sunday I'm going to have a case file on Warlords of Draenor. So sit back, relax, enjoy that. And until then, I will see you guys next time.